Thailand blazes ahead with push to legalise medical marijuana use.
Here's a summary of the article.
Thailand is rolling out plans to legalise medical marijuana, an official told AFP Wednesday, as the country hopes to cash in on a multi-billion-dollar industry with a product its supporters hail as some of the world's best. Several nations have embraced the use of medicinal cannabis, including Canada, Australia, Israel, and more than half the states in the US, but Thailand would be the first country in Asia to do so, tapping into a market that US-based Grandview Research has estimated could reach $55. Marijuana remains illegal in Thailand, with stiff penalties for drug trafficking even though the country remains a key regional transit hub and producer of narcotics. Jet said Thailand has delayed making the change for far too long while other countries such as Canada and Australia have seized the moment, including legalizing exports. Thailand has the best marijuana in the world. Today, Thailand can produce awesome cannabis at a fraction of the cost of Western growers, said Jim Plamondan, VP of Marketing at the Thai Cannabis Corporation, described as the country's first legal marijuana firm. Tomorrow, Thailand will reclaim its cultural legacy, by becoming the world's leading grower, processor, and manufacturer of cannabis products, he said.
This post received a score of 24,039, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Man, editors of marijuana-related headlines must be having a blast these days. Edit, I realize it almost reads like I said man editors, but that's only because I didn't include an ellipsis. Let me be an example as to why proper punctuation is important. To put it in a blunt manner, I find it dubious at best. Rolling papers out with these headlines simply smokes out the real news. Roach clip.
Some say it takes a joint effort.
We can both hash it out.
Don't hog all the weed stories for yourself. You got a puff piece and pass.
That really is a heady problem in journalism today, with many chronic offenders unfortunately.
Sometimes you just have to be blunt about how you light the news up.
I think I've found the motivation to move to Bangkok.
Well, I'll be Amsterdamned if this isn't some good news.
Meanwhile Canada just laughs and laughs, we don't know why but we are laughing anyway.
And munches on snacks at the same time I suppose.
Dude fuck yeah. I talked to a lot of old Thai people about drug culture there. And #X200B. They tell me of a time before the American DIA took influence in Thailand, where weed was smoked openly and all the time. America's global crusade against poor pay, drug users put vast amounts of pressure on the Thai government to heavily enforce the drug war. And #X200B. Granted, this was all by people telling me, but it was all people that lived in Thailand for 40+ years.
And what do you know? It's the same story heard in Mexico back in the 50s to 60s, you could buy pot by the burlap sack. I'm Mexican and I can confirm. Even though marijuana it's supposed to be illegal, you can even buy wax cartridges on Mercadoliber, which is kind of an eBay mock-up, so yeah, you could say that we're kind of chill when it comes to marijuana.
Do you have a link to this Mercado Libre?
Sure, Mercadoliber.
From death sentence to legal? That escalated quickly. Since the US and Canada are blowing off the idiotic drug war, their allies are realizing it's all BS as well and doing this. Meanwhile, Jeff "Ratface" Sessions is still fighting it like he just watched Reefer Madness. Our feds are idiots.
People aren't realizing it's all BS. They knew it was BS but they didn't have much choice but to go along with it due to how the US does business around the world. That and basically businesses around the world getting pissed that others are getting in on a new industry ahead of them.
Japan and Korea treat marijuana like pedophilia. If you are a rapper in Japan and they find out you smoked, you will get dropped from your label and your fans will hate you.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.